Hi, my name is Sheila Vaske and I'm the owner and creator of Vienza Creations. What made me decide to start my own business and what do I love about running my own business? A few things. Well, I think I have an entrepreneurial spirit. I've been working since I was 14 years old and I always seem to tend to lean towards things that are entrepreneurial. I had my own restaurant in my 20s and I sold real estate, and then I was a stay-at-home mom for a really long time, and that is how I started this business. But I just I love to create, and I love the sense of satisfaction I get from owning my own business and working for myself. The most important lesson I think I've learned as being an entrepreneur is it's really hard and it requires so much patience. And I think that we put a lot of pressure on ourselves and have a vision of where we want to be when we want to be there, and life sort of takes over. So I think that I tend to measure myself and my success by what my own personal vision of that is. And so sometimes I think we just need to learn to sit back and honestly take inventory of the small steps and progresses that we've made. So then you'll appreciate the journey along the way. How do I balance being a business owner and a mom? Is super challenging, I'm not gonna lie. And I would say that my biggest flaw and the biggest complaint my children have with me is being present. A lot of times they're speaking to me and my mind is in a million different places and I'm not actually listening to what they're saying. So my challenge is to shut it all off and pay attention and be present in the moment with them. But I will say that the drive I have to balance it all really comes from the desire I have to teach my children that they can do or achieve anything they want to in life. And so that's what gives me the drive to kind of focus and stay balanced between both. My biggest piece of advice for somebody who wants to start their own business definitely would be to find something you're truly passionate about. And this is what I even tell my children. I don't want them to work a day in their life. If you really love what you're doing or what your mission is, and it won't feel like that, but if you're just doing something for the money or for something else, it won't last forever. I don't believe that. I think that you get tired or you get burnt out. Not that you don't get burnt out with something you're passionate about, but I believe that when you truly love your product, your service, or whatever it is you're calling to do, it gives you the courage and the strength to not give up when things get really tough. Where do I find the inspiration for my designs? I would have to say a lot of it honestly comes from spirit. This whole journey that I started with this company truly has been guided to me. So I see things, or I have a vision and I put it together, and I kind of do things a little bit backwards, where once I've designed it, then I research the energies in it, and that's what I'll decide to call it. But like, I've had a moment where one of my pieces literally came to me from a dream, and I woke up and I knew exactly what it needed to be called and named, and so a lot of that's just through meditation, asking guidance and spirit. One of the current challenges I'm facing with my business would have to be, number one, budget, because there's so many things I want to do, but I can't do them all based on my budget. But I would say that one of the biggest struggles I have is educating my users or people that don't know Vienza, is educating them on my brand and letting them know that the pieces have meaning, or what speaks to them, and that there's so much depth to the creations that I design and I have. And I find that to be one of my biggest challenges. It's not all about the piece and how pretty it is, but it's actually the meaning behind everything, and portraying that especially online. I mean, online we're just so quick, and I feel like that's my biggest challenge, is getting people to read the meanings or understand the purpose or the mission or the intention behind all of the creations. I think what I'm most proud of with Vanza Creations is that I truly stayed true to myself. And there are so many times that I could have maybe done things that would make me more money, or follow a trend, but I haven't. And I feel like what I'm most proud of is that even though my journey seems or feels to me like it's taken a little longer than I've wanted it to, I've definitely stayed true to who I am and the mission and purpose behind my brand. And that's really important to me.